story of Warsaw is well known, the capital city of a great country destroyed during the war, rebuilt stone by stone but shrouded in the grey cloak of communism for almost half a century. Now, after nearly 30 years of freedom and frenetic activity, the city has found itself and has returned to its rightful place as one of the great capitals of a world, but with a dynamic personality all of its own. The current and upcoming projects epitomize a powerful confidence in the future of a city.
We are now 26 years present on the Polish market, and we have created projects for a value over 2 billion euros. Here we are present in one of our latest developments, which is the Warsaw Spire. It's a project which is the highest office building in Central Europe, 220 meters. The main focus in our project is technology, innovation, and to create quality of life for our tenants, but also for the inhabitants of the city. We created a totally new square. We named it Placemaking. It has fountains, it has 160 trees, 14,000 plants, 5 restaurants, an art walk, murals, and many other facilities around it. Now, Warsaw Spire has been shortlisted for the MIPIM Awards. For the first time, a Polish project, office project, has been shortlisted. So please, vote for Warsaw Spire.
Warsaw Place is the most important project for HB Ravis at the moment. It's the highest, it's the biggest, it's the best what we have in our portfolio. Its height is 310 meters, the top point of the building. There are 2 terraces in the height of 200 and 230 meters, where you can see, in the good weather, even Tatras, if you can see, and on the other side, maybe the seaside. We are creating this project with well-known architects, Foster and Partners, and the Polish architects Hermanowicz-Rewski. So, Varso Tower, lower part, and the ground floor, which should be available to public. It should be a vibrant place with meeting points, cafeterias, restaurants, and all the amenities the young people need. I hope I will see you there in 2020.
Someone said at the opening of this scheme that this is a project which defines city from metropolis. Only metropolis have this kind of project. So I would say Warsaw, since opening of this scheme, is a metropolis. At least we want to believe that. We had a rough start here. We had a lot of problems. Part of it was a legacy of the previous owner, previous developer, who wanted to realize the scheme here, which didn't make any sense, both commercial and from the urbanistic perspective. We took time to redesign it the way that it makes sense, that it fits the structure of the city. And I think people are happy, visitors are happy, footfall is very good. Actually, it exceeded 3 times our expectations. And I think, it becomes also a landmark building in Warsaw, and tourists started to appreciate that. When you look at the social media, it is reflected there.
So, if you think Halak Koszyki is exciting, just imagine what we can do on a 6.6 hectare site in the downtown of Warsaw. This is going to be one of the most exciting developments in any capital city in Europe. There's over 1 million square meters of new offices being planned within a 15-minute walk. And there's 85,000 new flats being built around here, with the brewery site just over there.
Warsaw Brewery will both respect the history, that being an old brewery. We're going to create a microbrewery at the site that's really going to make sure that the history comes back to place again. We're also going to make sure this is going to be a lively place that's going to consist of offices, there's going to be residential apartments here, and there's going to be also retail units. This will make sure that this is not a location that after 6 p.m. in the evening it's going to be totally silent. This is an area that's going to be alive 24/7. It's going to bring a lot of new people into that area of the city, and also making sure that the Warsaw citizens get a new place really to go to make sure that they can entertain, they can live, they can work, and they can shop. This is really what we believe in eco investment is the future, and really what everybody is looking for.
The central department store called Sedet was initially built in the 50s as a dream of a new Warsaw that was heavily destroyed during the Second World War. This dream was realized by two eminent Polish architects, Zbigniew Ichnatowicz and Jerzy Romański. Sedet quickly became an icon of modernist architecture, being the first building in the country with fully glazed facade and internal escalators. Today, in cooperation with Andrzej Hołdzyński from AMC and Wojciech Grabianowski from RKW, Immobel is proudly rebuilding the most precious qualities of the Sedet building, including its historical elevation. The building will obtain BREEAM Excellent certificate. The opening of the project is scheduled for spring 2018.
Now we take a jump across the Vistula River to the East Bank, and a rundown district of a city is being reborn in front of our eyes.
Centrum Praskie Connoisseur is a unique lifestyle project that on the one hand combines historical and newly constructed buildings, and on the other hand accommodates so many commercial functions. Connoisseur is a revitalized former vodka distillery that was founded 120 years ago. The project will offer amazing working space for office tenants and provide great variety of shopping, food and entertainment facilities for visitors. Connoisseur already hosts Google Campus, the first in Central Europe. Moxie, the new brand of Marriott hotels, and the world's first Polish vodka museum will open here. Connoisseur will offer a medical center, a fitness club, fashion and interior design showrooms, fresh food market, restaurants, bars, cafes, a conference center and many other attractions. We are planning the opening of Connoisseur in early 2018, and all of you are invited to visit us here.
Skanska, as a leading office developer in Poland, is focused not only on innovative, future-proof office buildings, but also we are a very good partner for the local communities to add the great value to the places where we are present with our business. We have created an equality of space on the yard next to the Dominikański in Wrocław. We also have done a mural on the building located next to the Atrium 2 in Warsaw. 2 years ago, we have started an enormous project in Kraków, pioneer in the country scale, Super Ścieżka, Superpath in English. The project focuses on the over half-kilometer long area between two biggest Kraków roundabouts. We will add the leisure functions such as a playground, small architecture, little fountain, which will make people stay here and enjoy the place. This will be a biggest step taken in the placemaking activities on Poland map.
So we leave Warsaw and head north to the iconic city of Gdansk on the Baltic coast, where businesses are flocking to take advantage of its strategic location and energetic workforce. It was here, just after the global financial crisis a decade ago, that a company with a vision bought a large plot of land in the genteel district of Olivia between the forest and the sea.
The only product of its kind on the market at that time was Olivia Gate, the first building that we actually delivered in 2011. Because of the success of the first building, we were then able to continue with the project. So stage 2 was Olivia Point and Tower, stage 3 then was Olivia 4, Olivia 6 was our latest project that was delivered 1 year ago. And now, because of the success of all of those projects, we are able to build our flagship, which is Olivia Star. We actually do a lot of things which are a bit crazy for real estate developers. We actually have meeting rooms and event spaces and conferences and sports leagues and schools and development centres throughout our project. Everything that we do is ultimately focused on people.
Our currently developed mixed-use project Heveliusza 18 and Rajska 8 in the very heart of Gdansk is frankly speaking quite unique. Development in the center of Gdansk, which is one of the most Europe-wide recognizable cities, comes with a great responsibility. But we take our pride in preserving historical character of the downtown while offering state-of-art offices and apartments. And even though the project is to be delivered in mid-2018, we already have half of the apartments sold. It comes as no surprise. Who wouldn't want to live next to the Gdańsk Old Town?
And now along the coast to Szczecin for an entirely different type of project.
We as Panatoni, we develop warehouses. Warehouses are not the most spectacular type of investments, but recently because of e-commerce, they're becoming a bit more spectacular. We are being involved in the large development program of Amazon in Poland. We developed 2 facilities in Poznań and Wrocław, 100,000 square meters each. We are currently in the process of developing 150,000 square meter facility in Szczecin, which is the largest ever being developed in Poland. And we currently also are starting the 4th one in Sosnowiec in Silesia, 130,000 square meters also for them. So this is probably becoming a bit more spectacular than the regular warehousing kind of development program.
The projects shown here are not the only amazing schemes planned or underway in Poland. There are many more, especially in the capital city. Developers in Poland are raising the bar. They've gone beyond the functional and are building the inspirational. And Poland? Well, Poland never sleeps.